Hey, greetings! It's Torley here on the Second Life Showcase, which shows off cool stuff. To get here, secondlife.com/showcase. And what I'm going to show you is our new video tutorial player. You asked, we listened, and we responded. Go ahead and click this. I hope there'll be an easier, shorter URL in the future. And the new player, voila, loads and plays. Crisp, nice video. Hey. Thanks to our friends at VodPod, we are able to collect videos from YouTube, Blip TV, Vimeo, and other sources. So I'm not limited to a single site, should I decide, or at my whimsy, I say, hey, this would be pretty cool to include. And as we go along to give you the best quality. Just make it easy. There's a lot of tutorials, and if there's too many, that's why we added search. You just have to type in a quick word. Like, for example, you want to learn about building stuff, so type in the word build, click search, and give it a few seconds to load, and here we go. There's a lot of building tutorials from how to do custom collision sounds with your objects, advanced attachment adjustment, and so on and so forth. I know some of these names, they're cut off, and we could improve that, I think, by a hover tip. But just to let you know, if you click on any one of these, it appears in the left, just like that. Wow. And just give it a few seconds, and it shows you which categories it's in. So here we are.
Do you know the what?
Do you know? Yo, you'll know soon enough after navigating through here. And of course, the video will load, and you can go to full screen toggle. My actual screen is bigger than this, so it'll be like, whoa! Oh, it appears on the other screen. Pardon about that. That's a bit confusing. But if you want to watch it full screen, that's what you click. And in addition to that, what you can do is you can just go ahead and browse through categories. Now, before I go into that, let me show you the categories are shown here. So if you want to navigate by tags, like to see quick tips. Now, quick tips are 2-minute or less tips that just give you fast, friendly, fun knowledge, just like that. And we can click, and we can see there's like 129 quick tips. Yeah, there's a bunch of new Winlight Machinima ones where I show you how to make movies. So they're sorted by default in reverse chronological order. But if you want to change that, go ahead and click alphabetically, and the sort order will change. And if the names, just want to show the names, click text. And here we go. And you can see the full names easier this way, I suppose. But for more visual, back to thumbnails. And you can, of course, click to select categories. So you're new to Second Life, and you have a friend maybe, or you have a friend who's new to Second Life. You want to show them beginners. Click here, and it just loads. These are the basics, like how to make friends, filling in your profile, all that good stuff which is useful in your everyday Second Life. And if I sound enthused, it's because I am. I had a hard time figuring out some of this stuff, and I swore that if I ever had an opportunity to help you and your fellow residents of Second Life, our communities, learn these things easier, that's what I would do. So this is me delivering on my promise. And I had a great core team, a lot of great guys that we've really focused on making this possible. It's been in the making, an epic like that. I wouldn't say a lot, as it was more of a core, since it was a core team, it was a tight focused, but you can see the main categories, like sound tutorials about audio. Just click that. So here's what I encourage you to do. Just come on to secondlife.com/showcase, click on tutorials, and explore at your whimsy. Think of things that you've wanted to learn. And if you don't find it here, you can always let me know. And you can easily do that by, you can email torley@lindenlab.com. I also have a contact form in my profile in Second Life. Go ahead and give me the feedback there. And I think time to time I'll be making on this mini tutorials blog here some updates of what's being changed and what's going on. So if you read more, yeah, it just tells you, gives you a preview. And yeah, here's the team. Woot woot, guys. Yazorama, thank you so much. It's been a great trip. Let me head back there and just leave it up to you now. What do you want to learn in your Second Life? What do you want to make better, smoother? And especially, if you find this handy, please do share it with your friends and family. Pass it on. I'd love that, because then that leads to them being helped, and they'll thank you, who in turn thanks me, and we'll just have rockin' awesome Second Lives that way. Isn't that fantastic? And before we wrap up, let me just clarify that this is subject to improvement. So if you notice changes, things getting better, it's all good. Remember that you can scroll through lists of movies using these little arrows at the bottom, just like that. Also do note that this is a good reason to give me feedback, by the way. Not all the categories are under browse. So things like promo, they aren't yet. But if they become major in their own right, then yes, we'll add them. So let me know. And one more thing, really important, if you want to share a link, a permanent link to any one of these specific videos, so you don't have to tell someone else to search for it, you can right click and you can copy this link location and share that, or click right on through and you'll see the video on its native page at VodPod. Just give this a moment to load and it'll be like this, so you can give them that URL if you want to give them a direct link to any video. Got it? So yeah, check it out. Second Law Video Tutorials, the new showcase player. I know that sounds kind of like pro wrestling, but it isn't.